by Jay from Skywalker. You and your band, you have been together since 2011. You have one EP behind, many hits. Why Eurovision now?
Because we were approached by the Eurovision team in the Czech Republic earlier this year. And also, you know, it's been a weird couple of years, and we're normally a predominantly touring band. So we spend most of our kind of active time, if I may say, on the road. We've never been much of a studio band, like not really wanting to spend too much time locked away somewhere. But you know, the pandemic has really switched things up, and so it was, I think, pretty much a perfect time to talk to us. We've been aware of Eurovision obviously for years, but and it's been hinted to me before that it may be a good idea for us to try and do this. You know, I just talked to my guys and I thought, hey, I think it's a good idea, and they said, sure, let's go for it. It should be fun, and it should be a great experience. So that's why, you know, it's just a good time.
And you say you've been aware of Eurovision. Did you guys then watch it in, like, let's say the last couple of years, or
because I know Benny Christo, who was there for Czech Republic last year, or this year rather. I know him personally, so we were talking to him when he was kind of preparing for it. So I obviously spend a bit more time you know, focusing on it, and I watched the semifinals and the finals and all that. And before that, I knew about Miki Josef, who was there for the Czech Republic, I think 3 years ago. I used to teach his manager English, so that was weird. But I was aware of it through different things, and I always felt like it seems to me like this is a different kind of contest, because you know, where I come from, like my scene, my music, my world. A music contest is something that's typically frowned upon, but I always feel like Eurovision seems different to me. Like, it seems to me that here is a space for, you know, good music. Like, no matter the genre, this is not a space for generating some, you know, like another pop star. This is more like creating space for artists who are really interesting in whatever their genre.
How did you guys decide to go for Way Down to enter this particular song?
I think it was the song that we were just finishing. It happened really fast. It was a very straightforward process. Just one of those songs that just happened. Like, one day I had this idea, this bass line, and I just built upon it really quickly. I didn't really stumble upon any, you know, obstacles. We just started talking about Eurovision, and we just thought we got maybe some, you know, 2 or 3 songs that we think are ready to go for the maybe next record or next EP or something. But then we just thought, hey, this one is it's a really cool song. We really like it. It really represents who we are at this point in time.
How did the whole preparation for the live performance that you shot, how did that go? And like, was everything as you imagined it to be?
Oh, it was way better. I mean, we'd never worked with such production, you know, Czech television. It's like, it's something that we know from TV, but being there in the studio, we're kind of like, wow, this is really big, you know. And if I may be honest with you, preparation, I mean, we were on tour, a kind of band that doesn't really get ready for things. It's more like, we know who we are, we know what we want to do, and we know that what we do on stage is who we are as people. There's not a different persona on stage and a different persona in life. So we felt like we're just going to do what we do with a bigger stage, with a bigger production, with better lights. You know, everything is just going to be better because these people are really real pros. And that's just going to work. We knew it. And when we first saw the video, we just thought, this is amazing, man. This is amazing. It's who we are, but it just looks so much better than, you know, the usual stuff that we do.
Why should you guys be the ones to win ESCZ and represent the Czech Republic in Turin?
Yeah, you know, I feel pretty much because what I've just said, you know, it's, I think we live in this interesting time where rock music seems to be making a bit of a comeback. I feel like what a lot of rock musicians, especially in our scene and like, you know, metal and hardcore and punk rock, it's never really about like putting on a face or a costume or something. It's more like, this is who I am and this is how I feel, and I'm just gonna make a sonic representation of that and boom, give it right to you and do with it whatever you will. And that's what you're getting. That's what you're getting with Skywalker. You know, you're getting, I guess, this refreshing feeling of like, it's way louder, it's way more in your face. I feel a bit weird stressing it so much, but it really is how we feel about it, especially after 2 years of this crazy, you know, lockdown, pandemic sort of time. What we really need is just go wild and sweat and scream and shout and sing along and just go crazy.
Is there any one of the other 6 contestants that like drew your attention in particular?
You know what? I was real surprised by Annabelle's new song. Not only that the drummer, I didn't know he was playing with her, but that's one of our great friends.
Okay.
And I had no idea he was actually playing with her. So I saw some pictures when we arrived to the video show. I was like, dude, I texted him like, "What? You were here yesterday? What is this? I didn't know about it." He was like, "Yeah, like, of course you didn't, because like you're not supposed to talk about it." I was like, "Fair enough." But her new song really surprised me in that it reminds me a lot of Avril Lavigne, who is someone I listened to a lot when I was a teenager. You know, I'm a big pop punk fan, like a big pop punk fan. I just want to mention the Valentine as well. They're friends of ours, and they're roughly in the same scene. I know we don't sound alike, but you know, it's a small scene in our country, so we're pretty much in the same scene, and just kind of meeting up with them and just, you know, sharing that feeling of like, oh man, we're just these rock bands here. Like, it's just so weird in the coolest way possible. That was really nice, and their sound is really fresh. And but I do know that we have a very strong selection, because we got some great talent in this country, but we've never had like a really big stage. You know, it's been rough for musicians here.
And I mean, like, I'm happy that the Czech television is giving you this opportunity now, also to get sort of a taste of like how it is going to be at Eurovision, because you can actually perform your songs live. Because in the previous years it was only with a video clip. What would you like to tell to all of those people who are going to be supporting you in this coming week?
You know, I guess there are 2 things. The first is more selfish, the other not so much. But I love to use this platform that you guys are giving us, so thanks for that. But the first is vote for number 7, Skywalker. That's your vote, you know, because we're a bunch of cool dudes, and you know, you're gonna have a great time with us. That's the first thing for sure. And the second thing is just, you know, music is such a great remedy for the worst of things that are happening in our lives. And again, the last couple of years, you know, it's been really hard. I'm just so happy that we can bring some light into this, and we can express ourselves in this cool way. And I hope people find that connection, and they find it in their heart. You know, like, we're in the middle of winter now, and COVID all around, and so many people are struggling. And music and Eurovision can be a little light in that darkness surrounding us. So be nice to each other and just take good care of yourself and everybody you love.
Well, thank you very much, Jan, for your time. I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. ESCZ. Send my greetings to the rest of the guys as well who couldn't join us today.
I will do.
And who knows? We might see you in Turin.
That'd be really cool. So thank you so much for having me, and you have a great day.